Few stories have captured the imagination of my Welshpool readers over the past decade than that of Adele Nicoll. But the town's elite athlete is about to embark on a new adventure that will take her into the unknown as Britain's #1 female bobsleigh pilot. The 26-year-old British shot-put champion is hoping to take the winter sports scene by storm after joining the Team GB bobsleigh team for the Winter Olympics last February. We caught up with Adele this week when she collected her sled, which has been expertly dressed up in Welshpool, ahead of her long drive to Norway for the season opener.
So I leave tomorrow and I head to Norway, and I think a lot of people don't realise we actually drive these vans ourselves. So the bobsleigh goes in the back of the van and we make our way around Europe, and I'll drive there. It takes about 25 hours to get there, so probably stop off en route, book an Airbnb, maybe somewhere like Hamburg, and then we're in Norway for a month, and that will be where the first Europa Cup race is in about a month's time for the first race of the season. So each year there's a Europa Cup, a World Cup and a North America Cup, and that'll consist of races across probably about 8 weeks in total and a race every weekend. So the first race is in Norway and we'll head out just for some training beforehand, and then we head to Germany, and then we go on to Austria just before Christmas. We'll come home for Christmas and then we'll head back out after Christmas. My plan is to do well in the Europa Cup pre-Christmas in the monobob event, and hopefully get a 2-woman race in Austria. If I can do that, I may get a spot on the World Cup after Christmas, and that would be a huge step in the right direction, especially in my first year of driving. And I think I'll take it from there. At the moment, we've not made any solid plans for post-Christmas. It also depends on budget. Bobsleigh is an extremely expensive sport, so we have to rely heavily on private sponsors and income and things like that, because the support we get from UK Sport is great, it's amazing, but it doesn't go the whole way for the whole British bobsleigh team. So we have to do our own work as well to try and raise that money. I think once we know what our budget is for after Christmas, we can make some solid plans, but for the short term, it's go out there, learn, apply myself the best I can, and try and get some good results on the Europa Cup. The way that you get to an Olympic Games in 4 years' time is by accruing enough points on the World Cup to make it to the Olympics.
But does Adele the bobsledder mean the end of Adele the shot putter? Certainly not, as the ambitious athlete chases her dream of becoming a dual Olympian.
Well, that's definitely got the goal. I'd love to be a summer and winter Olympian and almost be doing it simultaneously. There is a European Championships next year, and I do want to start, making a name for myself in the senior stage in athletics. So it is definitely still very much one of my goals, but I have to compartmentalise my life or I think my head would explode. So very much in Adele bobsleigh mode right now. There's been so much admin, so much planning going on. So I think I just can't wait to get out on ice, and then I take it each day as it comes, and I'll start to feed the athletics back into it once I'm out there and everything's a little bit less stressful.
So what's with the football colours on the sled? Adele has revealed all.
Well, I have had the backing of the New Saints, and Mike Harris has helped me for funding my racing this season. So he has got his football club pride and joy there right on the front and on the sides, and I'm happy to have a green sled. It actually goes really well with my other sponsors, which are Enterprise, and that was a complete coincidence, but I'm glad that the colours don't clash. I don't think that would have been a very nice sight for the eyes. But yeah, the New Saints, I think the fact that they are the Welsh Premier League winners, and obviously I've won the Welsh Championships, and now I have a Welsh flag on my bobsleigh. I'm not sure if that's ever been done before. I think it's a really nice team, really nice duo.
So while there may be a long road ahead for Adele, if we have learnt anything from her career to date, it'll be one that we will all follow this winter.